Good afternoon, everyone. Today my topic is handwriting beautification. Sorry that I cannot give an on-site demonstration. I would love to, but I have to go to a robotics conference to do a presentation. Okay, never mind. My motivation to do this final project, it is inspired by a SIGGRAPH paper in 2013, and the topic is handwriting beautification using token means. But the online video is very impressive. But I think if a person cannot give a good handwriting, it's not that helpful to use tokens to refine the handwriting. In other words, you can find, although you find those tokens, but those tokens, those average cannot help you beautify your handwriting. And I think we can use geometry and spline and sampling methods to do this work. Okay, first I want to introduce is my input. My input is the stylus reading from the MacBook touchpad, and I write a small Swift program to record the stroke location and give an ID and also the stroke pressure and the timing. Okay, the output is I want to find the refined writing. So how do I do this? Okay, first, there's several steps to do this process, and I will go one by one. So first I will do resampling of the stroke. So as you can see on the left hand side, it's very dense, and on the right hand side, it's becomes sparse. And here I use uniform sampling. Although I would love to try the curvature based sampling method, but I think in that paper the equation is I don't think it's correct. So when I do the implementation, I cannot get a correct curvature based sampling. Okay, so after that I have several samples, and right now I want to use these samples to create some distributions. And here the idea is very simple. Assume that I have two coordinates, and then I can have a direction, right? You can see on the right hand side. And once I have this direction, I can construct my covariance matrix, and also the mean is the location of the sample. And once I have this multivariate Gaussian distribution, so on the left hand side you can see a lot of green dots, right? So I do the sample, I do the resampling, and then after the resampling I will use k-nearest neighbor to refine my original strokes position. Okay, so after getting the refined stroke positions, and here I will do another refinement, and here this time the refinement is based on the Castello algorithm to use some curve to refine it. So on the left hand side there are a lot of samples, the refined samples from previous stage, and then later and then on the right hand side you can see I link those samples, those refined sample by the Castello's algorithm. So okay, so at the end I need to fatten this stroke, and how do I fatten this is I use after a quick association to let the new stroke find its correspondence of the old stroke, and then once it found the correspondence, I can get the width information from the old stroke, and then I will do the rendering part by using the geometry shader to fatten the stroke. And the fattening process is very simple. So I will find the vertical. I will find the orthogonal line to have the right direction, and then create a quadrilateral, and use the triangle strip to render this quadrilateral. You can see on the left hand side, but there's something missing, is that some angle, if it is too wide, and there will be some gaps between two small strokes, two small segments, and here I will I will render a filled circle to compensate this drawback. Okay, so I give some results. So this is on the left hand side is my original handwriting, and on the right hand side it's the refined handwriting. Okay, so and this is another results, and right now it's in digits 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is Chinese character results, and this Chinese characters in English means good. Yeah. Okay, thank you for listening.